Hi, welcome to the first video on my channel of an absolute amateur trying to build a model railway from scratch and making lots of mistakes on the way. I know that many people tell me I've made an awful lot of mistakes already as I start to show you around where I've got to, but I think personally that's where the fun comes. It's making mistakes, looking at other YouTube channels and videos and trying to work out what on earth I'm doing and how I should do better. So where have I got to so far? Starting from the beginning, I'm using an office space that I've got and I've got a series of baseboards. Each one of these baseboards is about 2.4 meters long and they're about 80 deep. I built them myself based on 12mm ply. This bigger one in the middle is 2.4 meters by 1.2. They're 12-meter ply with 25mm structures around the edges, and then I have used IKEA legs to hold them up. The reason being that I can then adjust the height of those because you can twist the bottoms and they can go up or down to help level. So there was a little bit of method to my madness. So far I've built those tables. I have put part of a scenic around which I need to make some modifications to because I've got some gaps here which I need to fix. I know how to do that, so that'll be okay. And I started building some of my infrastructure control system. I'll do another video more in depth about my choice of control system and how it's set up. But I will just say that I had a huge amount of help from James at DCC Train Automation, who's been absolutely fantastic in advising me and telling me where I've gone wrong already, but hey. But this is the main control board. It's lock store digital Lodi system. And then I have a series of boards under each of the baseboards. And each board under the baseboard has inputs from the main system, point switching and block detection. That'll be replicated. That's the only one that's done so far. And it is designed to go back under there, and then there'll be all the wiring to everything underneath the boards to follow. The layout itself, when it's done, will have a terminus here with some sort of industry. There's a gap here going down where a line will go down to a helix, which will then go to an underground fiddle yard. But staying back up the top, there'll be a raised station along here. We'll then come down to a two-way line coming down, scenics all the way around, station in the middle with an elevation off to a higher line, and then coming round, more scenics and a line, ending up with more industry, industry, more sort of station area here with a reverse loop, and then also coming off down to the side will then be another helix connecting to the fiddle yard that will be underneath. And the other thing I'm playing around with, I see there is now a Bachmann London Underground train available. I might build a line that's maybe slightly hidden underneath and then pops up and down for underground and overground trains. But one thing at a time. I'm thinking a little bit too far ahead from where I am right now. I must confess there is a vague similarity. Well, that's not even fair. I wouldn't say it's a similarity. There is an influence towards my layout design, which I'll come to on another video. And I must give credit to Charlie at Chadwick Model Railway, who for me is a huge inspiration, has made me actually do this layout. There are some similarities. He knows this. He sent me his AnyRail track plan so I can borrow and tips and tricks, and I've actually learned a huge amount just pulling apart other people's efforts to date. So huge thanks to the community for sharing any rail files and all sorts of bits and pieces. For an absolute beginner, it's horrifically valuable. So thank you also to Charlie, who doesn't know it, but has helped me a great deal in getting to where I've got so far. So in addition to the Lockstor digital load-eye control system, I'm setting up train automation with iTrain. I have a small PC, compact PC that sits underneath the baseboard over there, which is attached to that TV screen. That will give me train automation through iTrain, but also it gives me access to see what's happening with the load-eye system, so I can see what's happening with various control system metrics, and I will do a small video on that when it's a bit more down the line as well. But it's coming together, as you can see. It's all about getting everything set up right now. It's an excuse to buy tools, ferrules and magnets and cables and wires and some track and some trains, some locos, but right now there's very little track, so it's not really a model railway yet. It's more of a DIY project with a theme around model railways, but hopefully I'll start to get some track down pretty soon and start to play around with some of the layout ideas. So that's the first quick video for now. I'll follow up with some videos around the control system, the different elements I've got, linking in with the iTrain, and all the things I find that are a challenge and a problem. I will share, hopefully to get some ideas from other people as well. But looking forward to sharing with you all the botches and mistakes that I make as we go. See you next time.